Ibrahim Traoré, what comes in my mind is a great warrior and a captain who will do anything for his country.
Okay.
Because even the way he has supported the agriculture in his country, very, very nice.
Very, very nice.
But even he's starting to build his country by making the country rich in food. When the country has food, it will feed itself. Given a chance, I would like to speak to him, and I would like to ask him some questions about Africa. Yes, about Africa and how to unite Africa. Like, okay, I would also like to ask him if he was planning to also unite Africa, and then I would be happy if he had said yes.
This young brave 11 years old from Uganda want to meet with Captain Ibrahim Traoré. He want to ask Captain Ibrahim Traoré to unite the continent of Africa. Here is what he said.
Meet this great leader of Africa. And when I look at you, I can see Kwame Nkrumah, I can see Julius Kambarage Nyerere, I can see Amilcar Cabral. Do you know Amilcar Cabral?
Yes.
I can see Hifikepunye Pohamba and so many other great African leaders. What message do you have in your heart to communicate to the Africans? Karibu sana ndugu yangu.
Yes, the message I have in my heart is that let us keep the spirit of African unity. Because I know one day, time will come when Africa will unite. We'll all be happy and sing happy songs. Who told you that Kwame Nkrumah rested in peace? Who told you that Captain Thomas Sankara rested in peace? Who told you that Mwalimu Kambarage Julius Nyerere rested in peace? Who told you that Nelson Mandela rested in peace? Who told you that Patrice Lumumba rested in peace? Patrice Lumumba cannot rest in peace, yet he is seeing the situation in DRC of Congo. They can't all rest in peace until Africa is united.
So you mean they didn't rest in peace?
They didn't rest in peace, but they will actually find the peace when Africa is united. Because that was their main objective, their main goal, what they were looking for. Actually, Patrice Lumumba is very disappointed in the situation that is in DRC.
What's your take and what's the solution?
We should stop fighting each other, but use one language. We are one people.
To solve our problem?
Yes, we are one people of Africa. We must unite.
Actually remove the wood and I
What inspires me is that some of the current leaders and some of the late leaders we have been having in Africa.
Are all leaders Pan-Africans?
Not all leaders are Pan-Africans. There are great Pan-Africans who you can remember and should be meant to remember. Their work should not be undermined. Like this one, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the great Osagia of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, Julius Nyerere, and
Africans.
They were great Pan-Africans.
What makes you think that we should remember their work towards Pan-Africanism?
Because they did a lot. Gaddafi wanted to unite Africa. His Excellency Gaddafi wanted to unite Africa.
Exactly.
His Excellency, the Osagie of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah wanted to unite Africa.
Exactly.
His Excellency Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere
of Tanzania,
wanted to unite Africa. So what is denying us from uniting Africa?
Wow, what kind of courage does it take for a child like this one to speak to a president? And what kind of pain has he seen to believe that the unity is the only answer for African challenges? He is brave and he is visionary. And that's why he's asking to meet Captain Ibrahim Traoré. You know, in this world where we grown men, we fear to speak, but this young, brave boy from Uganda has breaking the silence. You know, I was shocked when he said that, who told us that Kwame Nkrumah rest in peace? Who told us that Nyerere in peace, who told us that Pat's Emile Lumumba, Thomas Sankara rested in peace, while their dreams of united Africa not achieved. So this brave young boy believes that the leader who can unite the continent of Africa right now is Captain Ibrahim Traoré. And he said very well that not all African leaders are Pan-Africanist. We know we have leaders who have been put in place for the interest of the West. We know. So not all leaders are interested with Pan-Africanism ideology. Some are there to serve the masters. And that's why till today, Africa is not united, is still divided. So we may ask ourselves, what thing make Africa not unite? What something that protects or become an obstacle for Africa to unite? Is it politics? And if you listen all African leaders, when they meet in Addis or in some occasions or in summit, they speak about unity. But why are they not ready to unite? You know, I suggested one day that if unity is difficult, why don't our leaders sign agreements and contracts that let us unite for 5 years or 10 years? Then after that, we will cross-check the benefit of unity. We have lived in this continent for more than 60 years under division with these small countries that we have. And yet we want to compete with US. Look right now how US is doing, because it is United States of America. Why not Africa united? And when will Africa unite? African leaders are talking about unity, but are not implementing unity. What is behind of difficulties for Africa to unite? This generation is asking for the unity of this continent. We are not asking something else, because we know if we can unite, we can add value to our resources. If we can unite, we can protect our resources. If we can unite, we can have a single currency. We cannot have all these things, more than 30 currencies. If we can unite, we can have free movement of people and goods. Today we are talking about visas. For how long Africans will be struggling to travel in their continent, while we see countries in Europe, people are traveling from one place to another without being asked for visas. So I think this is the request, not for this young boy. This is the request for the entire generation of our mother continent, Africa. Right now, Africans are asking for unity. And we hope, and it's my hope, that unity is everything. These things that we have, or challenges that we are facing right now, if we can come together, we can solve these challenges. You may wonder that Africa, we are suffering with a shortage of food. But in some places, people have surplus. Because of this unit, it is difficult to move food from one place to another. We have these, what we call, countries with no lakes and oceans. Others calling them landlocked countries. If we can unite, we can have no landlocked countries. We can all have access to our ports as Africa. We can do business among ourselves. Right now, it is very easy for Africans to do business with Europeans than to do business with Africans. We are almost importing everything. Tell me what we lack as Africa. Tell me what we lack as Africa. We have almost everything. This continent is so blessed. But you find that we are not united. Africans are disappointing. Our leaders must hear this message. This generation is requesting for unity. For how long this continent will continue under division and being manipulated by others? The time has come, dear lovely family, to support unity of this continent. So Captain Ibrahim Traoré has captured the heart of millions of Africans, and Captain Traoré has seen as the only way for Africans to unite. Let us join him. Let us support him, because we know perpetrators are not resting. Betrayers are not resting. There are those who want to see the fall of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. But we know Captain Ibrahim Traoré is here as a prophet, as a savior of this continent. Look, Europeans, they are so united. Look, Chinese are so united. Indians are so united. But Africans, we are still divided. For how long will we continue to be under division? When Africans will say, I'm free. We want to be free to move from Cape to Cairo, from Mogadishu to Dakar in Senegal. We want to see Africans benefit from their natural resources. We have been lied for too long. Africa is so rich. I shared the video where Africans are collecting the sand of God. Africa is so rich. Africa has everything. What we lack is working together. So if we can start working together, it's my hope that Africa can move in the right direction. So brothers and sisters, please share this video to other Africans. This brave young man, brave young boy has awakening. The thing that sometimes even headers cannot think like that. You can see how he is so courageous. So brothers and sisters, thank you for watching. The aim is to share this message from this young brave boy of 11 years old from Uganda. The time for unity is now, no other time. This generation is asking for the unity of this continent. So this message must reach to all African leaders, politicians, and when they campaign for elections, when they want to come into power, they must have an agenda on how they are going to unite with Africa. These things that we call Africa Continental Free Trade Area will become useless as long as we are not united. We need free visa. We need single passport for the entire continent of Africa. African passport. African Union has failed to unite the people of Africa. That's why right now you see this brave young boy asking Captain Ibrahim Traoré to unite this continent. So after that, I have no more to share. I'm waiting to hear more from you. It's my hope that the message has reached to all people, to all Africans. And if you have something different, please, you may share with us through the comment sections, or you may share this video if you feel that others are need to know this or to receive this message. So I have no more to share after that. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Stay in power. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make African great. Thank you, freedom. Thank you, Africa.